Hello guys, Guy/Mike here. We are going to finish off SoulCalibur. I have enough to do 2 episodes, but I've been given a little thing that, you know what, I need to just buckle down and do them all. And by the way, some of you may think the logo of the shirt I'm wearing is familiar. Yep, just to show you that I'm on Team Kingston, bam, here's the shirt. We're going to start off with Voldo, the secret money pit.
Ask any adventurer, and they'll know of Verci, a wealthy merchant from South Italy, and his underground treasury, the Money Pit. After getting rich in the weapons trade and earning the title of Merchant of Death, Verci set sail with his fleet to find the legendary Soul Edge. But during his quest, Verci learned his entire fortune had been lost in the chaos of a war that broke out in Italy. Half crazed, Verci hid what little he had left in the impenetrable Money Pit, located on a small island in the Mediterranean. There he stationed a grotesque guardian, who silently and mercilessly disposed of all who entered, quickly becoming the fear of all looters.
And Voldo was the
In
guardian.
recent years, however, a new rumor began to spread among some adventurers. Historic rainfall had caused flooding in the Money Pit, destroying most of its traps. The Guardian had also vanished, leaving the treasure free for the taking.
But don't try and take the treasure, it's a trap. Voldo's gonna get ya. Don't do it, adventurer.
The Money Pit that easily. Thanks for the help, Ivy.
Oh, Ivy's
Looks like
helping them?
that tip about the Money Pit being abandoned was true.
Yeah, all we had to do was rely on that trusty sword of yours. Traps don't
I
scare
think
us
we
as
just
long as we
discussed
have
this.
you.
I was gonna
But
start
hey,
with this.
aren't you gonna take any of the treasure for yourself?
I only care for items related to Soul Edge, and I already have what I wanted. Now I just need to find Verci's notes.
Always so serious. You're beautiful and you're strong, so, you know, we could... Huh?
Don't
What the
even
hell
try
is
it,
that?
sir.
What?
The sword's
Well, I didn't
resonating?
say this would be the finale, so
What did you go quiet for?
this is gonna be about
Drop the
2
treasure
hours,
there.
I imagine.
Oh, this is a head!
Above you! Ready your weapon!
And the adventurer is dead.
I knew this was too good to be true. That's your target, Blade. The Guardian. Ha! Slice up everything that comes near us, Blade.
Blade Whip versus a blind, deaf, and mute guardian with cat claws.
Ugh, I'm at a disadvantage fighting here. My blade, show me the way out.
And I guess Ivy escaped. Yeah. There's one map that Wolf and I was on, and I think Wolf streamed on his paladins on his end. We were over in the snowy arena for deathmatch. We were getting our asses whooped. Neither of us, okay. He got like 3 kills, I got like none. Everybody was sniping. The Master's will is absolute. On his return to the Money Pit, Voldo is greeted by invaders whose lives he set out taking one by one. Seeing the opportunity to cause a cave-in, the warrior Ivy cut through the ceiling, blocking up Voldo from pursuing her. Apart from Ivy, only a few of them escaped with their lives. One of them had managed to get their hands on something highly valuable, however. And Voldo comes to take his debts.
In the deepest room of the dark underground vault, there was a magnificent sarcophagus and chair, illuminated by torchlight. Before it stood a lanky, grotesque man, the guardian feared by looters, with his head bowed in respect. His name was Voldo, a dark vestige of the talented man who had once served as Verci's right hand. Long years underground had robbed Voldo of his sight and sanity. Before his dead master's sarcophagus, he reported his failures. Voldo deeply regretted the fact that he had left the Money Pit for 3 years in order to find Soul Edge.
I never dealt with any
And
Fernando
although
players
he was
on the other end.
completely alone,
However, I
heard a
think
familiar voice.
I actually got... Well, the weird thing is I encountered a Maeve player on the other end, and well, although she did darken the arena, I didn't notice very many troubles with her.
Report, Voldo. With new challenges often come failure. Learn from your failures, and you shall be wiser. While you were in the outside world, the money pit was flooded, and the traps were all destroyed. Now then, enough lamenting. You have important work to do.
And the weird thing is, I came across an Atlas, and he's the one who sends me back in time.
But
But, he sent me back to when I had more help. So, take that, Atlas.
The aura emanating from the swordswoman Ivy. My merchant's intuition speaks to me. That aura comes from the legendary sword
Yeah,
I
true.
spent years seeking. Soul Edge.
Now, apparently Wolf is telling me that in order to get all the playable characters, I have two options. Either just buy the pack to get them all, or play through, slowly but slowly unlocking them. Atlas isn't hard to beat, he just got so much health.
Therefore, Voldo, I shall give you two missions. Your first is to track down that woman and acquire all the clues you can concerning Soul Edge. Your second is to reclaim my notes, as well as all the pieces of my collection that were stolen. Some of the vermin still remain on this island. Exterminate them first, and reclaim what they stole. I'm counting on you, my loyal servant.
Yeah, true. But then how else am I going to get the characters on Brawlhalla?
Look at the jewel on this sword.
Don't take it, good man.
That's really something. Not that I expected any less from Verchi's collection.
What was that sound? The wind? Ah!
And you're dead. Or maybe not, are we going to fight? Yep, we fight.
Damn it!
Alright, and one more greedy adventurer to go. Okay. Never had a chance.
The adventurers had looted a number of the strange weapons Verchi had collected. With Verchi's treasure before him, Voldo reminisced as he held in his hands an unusual pair of blades from India. Amid the moonlight reflecting off the blood-stained blades, old memories began to resurface in his mind.
What? You've never seen a pair of Jamadars? They're also known as Wundi daggers. Other merchants call them guitars, but they're mistaken. If you wish to become the next Merchant of Death someday, you'll need to learn all about weapons and their uses. Here, I'll lend them to you, but make sure you return them to me.
He never did.
My instincts tell me they will be a good match for you. Go on, give them
True.
some.
Okay. What's next? Lost Glory. Disposing of the invaders' corpses, Voldo set about restoring the money pit and its traps. Once finished, he secured the entrance and headed out on a journey to complete his mission assigned to him by Verge. But I think I actually have tried Genos once.
But that did little to hinder Voldo, honing his senses for years underground.
He was alright.
Him something of a sixth sense.
With the limited people I have, I usually pick Victor. If not, I pick Lex.
As Voldo moved north, tracking Ivy's unique aura, he continued reclaiming the treasures stolen from his master.
Hand it over, Grandpa.
No.
Wait, take anything you want but this.
Why? Because that one will fetch the highest prize?
What was that? I just heard footsteps.
My leg!
My leg!
What's happening?
What's happening is that you're about to die. That's what's happening. Play Pip. Everyone is like, no, go away, you thought, you dumb furry dog, go away. Isn't Pip like a chemist of some sort? Like a little chemist fox? Nope. Yeah, ow. Yeah. I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Ooh. And just slice him in the back. Hey Blake Allen. Oh Blake, a cool moment. I had to put him all on neutral for the USA versus International, but cool moment. You and I hit our finishers at the same time, and we won. A Vulcan. Yeah, so a fox, essentially. But I still like that, Blake, how you were making Javon tap out to the Dark Lockdown while I pretty much dropped El Gordo with the Mad World Driver.
You want this sword? I don't care what kind of monster you are. You'll not have what my brother left to me.
Give me the sword.
The scent of Verchi's treasures wafted
I'm
up
for
from the
Blake.
golden blade that the old merchant cradled. It was the item that launched Verchi's quest for the golden treasures of the Orient, prior to his search for Soul.
And Bear, I think Pip must be a strong fox if he's able to carry such a big weapon.
You want to stop looking for Soul Edge?
Surgery? What? Well, I mean, yeah, surgery. What for?
We just began your search for the golden treasures of the Orient. And now you want to go off looking for a sword that's nothing more than a rumor? You must be mad.
You're either a wolf or a sheep, Enrico. It's hunt or be hunted.
Vulpix,
and
so
only the
on.
bold come out on top. Bad enough about
Oh,
this.
you're back.
I'll
Ow.
lead the search for Soul Edge. And you, Voldo, will assist me each step of the way.
What? But he's so young, and he isn't even family. Wait, Verchi!
But I'm not gonna lie, maybe I could probably eventually do an Overwatch stream where I try out all the characters and give my honest opinion. Well, of the ones I don't already play as.
Oh, forgive me. If only I would have protected our fortune during the war, Verchi would still be here. You can have the blade. He didn't take the sword.
Perhaps Voldo decided that he only needed to recover what had been truly stolen. Whatever the case, Voldo soon disappeared, leaving the golden blade with the old merchant.
Overwatch is a better lore. I'm not gonna lie though, I could probably be a good Victor cosplay. A coastal town in ruins. Heading north, Voldo sensed something peculiar. Ivy's aura appeared to have split in two and was headed both to the north and the west. Though confused at the turn of events, at the back of Voldo's mind, his memories of Soul Edge called for him to head west. Trusting his instincts, he continued on towards Spain.
Tracking Ivy's aura, Voldo eventually came to a desolate Spanish port town. That's when he realized something. He had once visited this port.
I'm actually not sure. What I do like about Paladins that's different from Overwatch is how you actually, each character has like 3 separate buffs that all give him an advantage.
The next thing Voldo knew, he was surrounded.
For example, I'm almost tempted if I would choose Lex to pick the one where if I do a combat slide, all damage done to me is reduced by 90%. Oh, great. Phantoms. Oh god. Yep. Oh, I'm in the water, help! What the coolness is that I can actually try out everyone, even the ones I don't have in the target range one. That's what I do like. Don't have a character, doesn't mean I can't try them out. And all of their buffs are up as well.
Oh, Cervantes, curse you!
And they're gone.
The scent of the ocean breeze, the whispers of the name Cervantes by the dead. Together, they caused a distant memory to surge up from the deep recesses of Voldo's mind. Enlist the help of the notorious pirate Cervantes de Leon in your quest for Soul Edge. A mission to negotiate with a pirate infamous for his cruelty meant almost certain death. Still, Voldo journeyed to Cervantes' haunt.
But yeah, so Bear, what'd you think about
to carry out his duty.
From what you saw from me and Cubano trying to play Don't Bite Me, bro?
So, Verchi's offering me 12 Saker cannons, along with this pistol sword you brought. It's certainly a rare item. I see Verchi taught you something about the art of appraisal. It's curious, though. If he wanted to ask a favor of me, then why did he not come here in person? Instead, he sent a whelp like you! My. A bullet grazes your cheek, and you don't even blink. Not bad. I've taken a liking to this weapon. 4 top-of-the-line culverin cannons, and 4 falconets. I want Verchi to send me the same things he gave to the Spanish Armada. I'll accept the deal, and let you return with good news. It will be good for a little amusement, at least.
Yeah, as soon as the game crashed, we decided, you know what? Nope, this is going right into the delete bin. Alright, across icy plains. Why did Ivy's aura seem to be emanating from Cervantes' old headquarters? Voldo didn't have the answer, but knowing who it was, he should pursue at least represented a significant step forward. Gathering his master's treasures that are scattered across Spain and across the way, Voldo followed the trail of Ivy's aura to the east.
As Voldo tracked Ivy east, her aura growing ever stronger, he became aware of 2 things. The first was that Ivy had crossed the mountains and was now moving west. The other was that he was not alone in this hunt. Some unknown group was also secretly tracking Ivy. Regardless of who they were, Voldo had no doubt they would only hinder his mission. So it was that Voldo decided to utilize the mountainous terrain to hunt down the hunters.
The doomed woman with the blood of the cursed sword in her veins. I don't like the idea of being ordered to eliminate a mere woman. And why do we need so many people?
Once you see her blade in action, you'll change your mind.
Don't worry. I'm ready for whatever happens. But Something's off. We should have been engaging the enemy by now. Where's the signal? What the?
Who the hell's this?
It's me. And it's time we take down these organization members. Just as before. Alright, one more. I was about to say, does everyone in your organization have the same blade? There we go. Dead. Alright, that I know I cannot do. Dead.
We're being attacked by an unidentified entity. I need to report. Ah!
Dead.
Having fun? Oh, right. I forgot you have no sense of humor. Never thought the day would come when I'd be saved by you. Don't expect me to thank you.
Now Voldo's final chapter. We meet again. After disposing Voldo's in his way, Voldo was finally in a position to attack Ivy. He had hoped to do so without drawing attention to himself, but somehow Ivy had known about her pursuer's presence all along.
Long time no see, Guardian. Or should I say, Voldo. I could sense you approaching. I've gained a lot of experience since we last met, you know. I also did a little research. Research on the Merchant of Death, and the young man who worked as his shrewd right-hand man. As someone whose life was also ruined by that cursed sword, it's hard not to feel sorry for you. I know. You want this box, right? Then fight me and win it back.
And it looks like we're about to wrap up Voldo's story with a fight with Ivy.
Battle 1. Fight!
I see you two possessed by spirit.
No.
Sit! I still owe you for the fall.
Oh.
Silence!
Oh, fuck.
Battle.
Oh, nice.
Fight!
Okay. Oh.
I still owe you for the fall.
All right.
Playtime is over.
Fight!
Try again. There we go. Dead. I don't know about you, I always turn off Siege. I've actually never done Siege. I've done Onslaught once.
A loyal blade,
kind of weird.
void of any hesitation. You know, I feel a little envious of you now. I don't need this anymore. Take it. But let me tell you one thing. The soul edge you seek has already been destroyed. If you want to see for yourself, head to Ostrheinsburg. Farewell.
After throwing Verci's box back to Voldo, Ivy leapt off the cliff and used her snake sword to disappear into the mountains. Voldo could have followed her, but the risk of dropping the precious box was too great. Since he had already collected several other treasures, Voldo decided to return to the money pit.
I guess it's not over. It was safe to say that Voldo has served his master well. Arriving back in the money pit, he returned the treasures to their original places before heading to Verci's tomb to debrief his deceased master on the mission accomplished.
Standing before Verci's sarcophagus once more, Voldo bowed his head and gave his report. Before long,
Welcome back. You have my thanks for completing both your missions. I find it hard to believe that Soul Edge was destroyed, but we will learn the truth in time. First, we should rejoice that my treasures are now back where they belong. Also, the woman may have stolen a portion of my notes, but in this box are our letters. The letters we exchanged while you were assisting me in my search for Soul Edge. These easily contain more information than one could ever glean from my notes. I'm sure she would want to get her hands on them. However, the real reason I value this box so much...
I don't know, Bear. Pick for yourself.
...is because it contains a record of my successor completing all his training.
The fact that Voldo still remained loyal to his master long after his demise proved how much they trusted each other. Deep within the dark pit, in a hollow darkness lit only by the glow of flickering flames and gold, Voldo basked in a new, blissful light, born from Verci's everlasting trust.
I really don't know all of the players, or else I'd probably tell you. Right, now Yoshimitsu, the Manji clan's cruel fate. We are a go.
The Manji clan, a group of Japanese ninjas known for their unusual powers, maintained neutrality even as their country was embroiled in civil war. Fearing their strength and their defiance, the nation's chief warlord ordered every man, woman, and child be killed. However, one survived, Yoshimitsu, next in line to succeed the chief and a master swordsman. He single-handedly took on the warlord's army, dealing them a hard blow, but they eventually overwhelmed him, severing his right arm. Despite the countless pursuers sent after Yoshimitsu, he vanished without a trace. That is until one day, an agent for the warlord received word that Yoshimitsu had been sighted.
Somewhere in Japan.
It was in this vicinity, sir.
He lurks around here, you say? You're sure of that?
Yes, sir. He matches the description. He even had a mechanical arm.
So, he escaped deep into these mountains. Finally, good tidings for our lord.
Huh? He did not escape. He just wished to converse with you.
Oh, disguise.
Tonight, a demon runs wild.
What are you? Are you some kind of monster?
It has been a while since I've met such lowly dogs.
Is that really you, Yoshimitsu? Why do you look like that?
My hate for you all has transformed me into a demon. Now it is my turn to ask questions. They are about the soul edge you seek.
You will get nothing from me!
Sure about that?
Battle 1. Fight!
Ready? How's this?
Yeah, I actually used to play Yoshimitsu all the time when I had Broken Destiny. It'll happen.
Battle 3. Fight!
Ready?
Yeah, just take out your soul into a tiny ball and slice it.
Let me guide you to hell.
Yeah.
Gaze upon yourself in my blade and recall what you can about Soul Edge. But know this, you cannot lie to a Manji.
Manji... mind reading... Ah!
So it is as the rumors say, Soul Edge is indeed an invincible sword. You appear to have searched for it far and wide, but now that task shall lie with me. And then, with that power, I shall teach you fiends the meaning of hell on earth.
So great, I can mind control people. Yay. Chapter 2. Rumors of Soul Edge. Hearing rumors that Soul Edge was to be sold at auction, Yoshimitsu headed to a Southeast Asian port. Once there, however, his plans to steal the sword were thwarted by a man wielding a strange weapon. Convinced there was some sort of plot afoot, he paid a visit to the auction's organizer. Yeah?
Tell me what you know about that sword. Look at my blade.
The sword was a fake designed to draw out and kill my lady's competitors.
Enough. My, what a black day this has turned out to be.
So you are the one who spread the rumors. Tell me everything you know about the real Soul Edge.
What is this monstrous transformation? Deal
I
with
do
him
sometimes.
at once.
Alright, Lila, bring your people. I don't know how it would do any good. I have one left. I actually fight Nyla herself? No, Bear, I don't play Siege. I've only touched Paladins like twice. My question is how you're still alive. Off of your head.
That is everything I know, but it is all hearsay. Make of it what you will.
So, the rumors multiply as one heads west?
If you doubt me, use that strange power of yours. By the way, are you having money troubles? If so, I have something that might interest you.
Do not be absurd. Even as a demon, I'd never strike a bargain with a scoundrel such as you. Get out of my sight.
Give me time, Bear. The color of gallantry. Yoshimitsu's pursuit of information relating to Soul Edge took him to the Ming Empire. It appeared a day where, you know, fuck this.
That looks like quite a burden, brother. How about taking a load off?
This is the sacred sutra of Buddha himself. A full heart fills not one's belly.
Buddha, you say? Ha! There are neither demons nor
quite a bit
Buddhas
on my
in
plate
this
to do
world.
first.
If he's real, let's see him save your life right now!
Yo!
What the? Where'd you come from?
From hell!
Smart Oni. That is true. He is smart.
How is this?
Wait, I'm not doing move too? And off the cliff you go. Bye-bye. Okay, now I just fight you up. I didn't. So you got stuff you gotta do around your house? No, it's just that, you know, I always do SSW or any of the other ones first. I don't have time to do the other games I need.
I merely took pity on one who willingly submits himself to death.
Many speak of great intentions, but few are those who act to save others. The feeling of commiseration is the beginning of humanity. You walk a noble path.
You know nothing of me. The path I walk is strewn with corpses.
Though you now walk a different path, your destination may remain the same. Shiki sokuze kukuso kuze shiki jusogyo shiki yakubu nyoze. I pray your deliverance from doubt is swift.
Kitty. Seeds of Courage. Once roaming Empire and continuing west, Yoshimitsu stopped out in a village in the Middle East to replenish his water supply. There he heard word of a group who enslaved strange creatures and abducted people. They too were searching for Soul Edge, or so it was said. It shouldn't have had anything to do with him, and for some reason he felt like he couldn't ignore it either. Yes, I'm wrestling.
You best leave now. You are the last one.
Thank you.
I heard, as always, Raw was garbage last night.
What am I doing? None of this will help me achieve my aim.
You! So, you are the one who freed our experiments.
Ah, there you are. I have been waiting. Your lizard man knew nothing that could aid me, so...
Why, you? Well, we have you surrounded. Happy now? Tear the intruder to pieces! He shall make an ideal sacrifice to Pelgaea.
I gotta kill a lizard man. Yeah, something like that. Oh no, Bear. One thing I've noticed is that for the pay-per-views in the arenas, they'll usually like spoil like what matches they want planned, or at least a few big ones. So in a way, it's pretty much all like, you know, what's the point of even watching if the arenas are already saying like what matches they want to happen? Like, look, the one in Seattle, I think they still want Baron Corbin versus Seth Rollins. Sure, this is Saudi Arabia they're gonna fight. Watch, they're gonna fight in Seattle too. Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin, because AJ Styles is injured. At this point, oh no, Sami Zayn should just jump ship.
Quiet! How is this?
Oh shit.
Just watch. Stay down.
How is this?
Give me your soul. Damn it. Into the water. Yeah, WWE is pretty much, yeah.
Tell me, who has Soul Edge?
I didn't Vince McMahon's Papa Dean. Oh, since I have only one mirror left on the roster, I'm gonna piss off as many fans as I can and get as many wrestlers to quit. Yeah.
An opportunity to strike.
Final question. Where is this nightmare?
I have a feeling, watch Bear, by the time WrestleMania 36 rolls around, I don't know if anyone's gonna want to watch it. Even if it is pirate themed.
What have you done to me?
Mind control, bitch.
My powers!
I have failed!
My blade is clouded by the evil it has absorbed. Have I overused its power?
Probably so, Yoshimitsu. You should get a new sword. Yeah, so anything about that, Bear? Not sure who's gonna want to watch WrestleMania. Yoshimitsu made it to Europe, where rumors of Soul Edge were said to have originated. While searching for Nightmare, the current owner of Soul Edge, he began to feel his mental state deteriorate.
This must be his doing. Such cruel. Wherever the Azure Nightmare treads, only darkness and the stench of blood remain. His relentless evil makes me sick. My determination to avenge the slaughter of my clan has...
I mean, of course, I'll still watch to see if there's at least a good match.
Azure Knight and I, one and the same? Is this what my clan would want after suffering such bitter deaths?
No, Bear, how much you want to bet he's gonna pull a last minute swerve and be all like, guess what, bitch? I'm gonna stay.
No, I cannot allow the flame.
Like, literally last minute swerve.
I cannot.
In Cursed Lands, Yoshimitsu's long journey finally saw him in Nightmare's castle in Ostronsburg, but Nightmare had already been defeated, and Yoshimitsu found himself face to face with a young female warrior boasting the power of clear and pure. Great, Zhanghua! No, Sophitia.
The evil aura. It belongs to you, does it not? Did you come here in search of Soul Edge too?
Yes. I need to avenge my clan. Young lady, if you know anything about Soul Edge, tell me.
You bear a strange power, but it has no effect on me. I am protected by another, and by the gods. If it is evil you seek, I shall have no choice but to stop you.
Now we fight a pure warrior. Oh, and Bear. Also, how do you feel how we were supposed to hear who Brock Lesnar would cash in on, but then Vince is all like, no, don't reveal it yet. We're gonna have him wait another week. Well, you never know. He might want to, at the last minute, assume control over both. So how about that? We were supposed to hear Brock Lesnar's cash-in opponent yesterday. Ah! Shit! Oh god! Ow!
Pardon me. Ready?
Ah! I think it's alright, but can I have an answer to my question, Bear? Also, I hear Jack Swagger got major heat for not letting go of his ankle lock after the match. Alright, Sophitia, you holy warrior bitch. Let me hit at you. Well, apparently Wolf is already saying that he'll probably cash in on Kofi at SummerSlam. Okay.
Let me guide you to hell.
Let me guide you to hell indeed.
Such power, however. I sense more to your sword than just anger. There is sadness and confusion. Even without such power, you can tell much by someone's eyes and their voice. Revenge. Is that what you truly desire?
What is it to you?
Can you not answer? I am speaking to your soul.
I do not know. I do not know anymore.
No! Cast your sword aside!
Clouded Blade. The evil inside Yoshimitsu's sword reacted with the evil energy in Strasbourg. His blade was transformed into a siphon of pure malevolence which began to eat away Yoshimitsu's soul. And that's what everyone's already saying, that Lesnar is going to just beat Kofi at SummerSlam, or cash in on him and bam.
Tonight, the demon runs wild again. Who are you? You wish to know my name? I am the demon of the sword. Hatred is my purpose, and blood sustains me. I see. I know your name. My name is of no importance. I shall take your body and use it to reduce this world to ashes.
Maybe, Bear. Maybe.
Battle 1. Fight!
The sad thing is, I still actually want to see if I can attend Raw and SmackDown coming to my neck of the woods. Even though I know the main roster shows are now awful, I still want to attend live for some reason. Oh, you know he will, because, you know, Seth Rollins can beat him. Bullshit, Sword Demon.
Battle 2. Fight! Battle 3. Fight!
What do you mean by that, Bear? Yeah, but what do you mean by get good? You know I don't... People should know I don't like hearing that. I take it as an insult. God fucking damn it! Get off the sword. That's all it took.
Why do you resist? I shall grant you what you desire. Enough. You are not the demon of the sword. You have another path open to you. Your name is Yoshimitsu. Now be silent.
See, when I hear get good, I always assume it's a negative connotation.
Good. You finally come to.
Where am I? Oh, you. I'm in your debt.
Do not reproach yourself.
No. I was weak. I lost my way. Only the thought of another's death kept me going.
Okay, then.
But never did I discern what I was becoming. I must walk the path of benevolence and justice. If I protect the weak and crush evil, none shall ever again walk that wicked path I took. That is how I shall avenge my clan. My people, watch over me as I battle for justice.
I'm gonna go to a character that nobody cares about.
Raphael, the cold, cruel head of the Sorel family, is known for his fencing prowess and deep knowledge of medical science. Though still young, he has survived numerous plots and venomous political strife to establish his family as part of the ruling elite. However, when the evil seed occurred, a noble that he had backed went violently insane and attempted to kill the king. Seeing this as the perfect opportunity to strike, Raphael's political enemies blamed him for the incident and attacked his Paris home. Betrayed one by those around him, Raphael fled to his birthplace, Rouen, in order to mount a counterattack. Though he arrived safely after shaking off his pursuers, he did not get the welcome he had hoped for.
Nicola, why are you fraternizing with the enemy?
Then that won't be too hard, I guess.
Dear Uncle, it is you who has driven me to this. How could you support a traitor who sought to slay His Highness?
You have nowhere left to run, Lord Raphael, former head of the House of Sorel.
So even my own flesh and blood would debase themselves to save their own skin. You think by selling me out, the same won't happen to you?
Now what I will say, Bear, is that if I can, I do actually want to go to a somewhat pro gaming thing in later on. By later on, I mean like September.
Such callous teachings are worthy of your fearsome reputation. But no
Yeah,
matter.
well,
In a few days,
that's a common thing.
your head.
That's what I get for having slight, low-level Asperger's. True, but I do make stupid mistakes sometimes. I not realizing my opponent was behind me and ring-outing myself. Ow! Ow, ow! What are you talking about? You were kicking our asses. Yeah, September. From what I hear, there's supposed to be a thing in Ontario, California, I want to say like 15 minutes east of where I am, where I believe it's all Smash Brothers, Ultimate, and Melee. And if it wasn't the same week as the anime convention in Pomona, I would have gone to Vegas for the biggest gaming tournament of the year, EVO.
Try to have some dignity. Try to have some dignity.
Impaled.
With my blade, I shall forge a new world. Damn it all. Everything started going wrong that day. The day that great beam of light pierced the sky. Blast! How many more pursuers must I slay?
A lot.
He's headed into the slums. You lot secure the surrounding area.
I have nothing left. Life is but a series of betrayals. None shall give... Ugh! A pauper's daughter?
I heard something over here.
No. This back alley can't be my end.
You, child. A strange noble passed
But then
through
again,
here,
Wolf did say
Tell me
himself
where he
he's
went.
pretty rusty, and I myself had never played the game.
Is this how my life is to end? Betrayed by a child?
He went over there.
The
Damn it,
coward.
girl.
After him! He should still be nearby!
What?
They're gone now.
Hey, it's a young Amy.
You
saved me.
Nah, I just wanted to annoy them.
Still, I'm glad. So, tell me your name.
Amy?
Amy. Amy.
You're silly. Why cry when you're safe?
Okay then. I couldn't hear that at first. The young girl from the slums had saved Raphael's life. For Raphael, who had never relied on anyone but himself, having someone come to his aid was no small matter, even if his salvation was born purely of a child's whim. Amy's actions were enough to rouse emotions Raphael had long forgotten.
This should do it. Just don't touch the wound.
Thanks. Us poor folk never get to see a doctor. Then again, it's not as if we've any reason to live.
In my short while here, not one of these people has spoken with hope.
You know, life's strange sometimes. Red's a loner and normally doesn't trust others. Speak of the devil. Farewell.
Hi, Raphael. I have some bread. It's not much.
One game I came last when I played bread and kept committing accidents.
The money I
suicide.
earned. Oh no. He left
He
without
left
paying.
without pay.
Dummy.
I've been wondering, Amy. Do you not have a family?
Don't know. I've always been alone as far back as I can remember.
It must be tough for an orphan to fend for herself.
Hope only leads to despair. At least when I'm alone, no one can betray me. Right?
From a young age, she's never trusted anyone. Just like me. Whether one is rich or poor, life is equally twisted and corrupt.
Someone's coming. Hide.
Why, hello, Red. You're a slippery one. Everyone around here's paid their protection money. Except you. What is it? Have you found yourself another bodyguard?
Don't be stupid.
I know you've got some vagabond looking after you. How dare you bring trouble to my territory? First, your left leg. Then...
Filthy vermin! Unhand her now!
Time to take out more vermin. Okay then.
This is gonna hurt!
Nope.
Let's begin!
Okay.
Try to have some dignity.
I know. Stab.
With my blade, I shall forge a new world.
It's alright.
Amy, are you all right? Show me your leg.
You didn't need to come out. Getting hit's no big deal. It's normal.
No, Amy. It's not. That's not the way the world is.
Really?
You've given me a future. In return, I must give you the same.
Go ahead, if that's what you want.
Third chapter, On the Run. With the aristocracy continuing to fight their petty battles, ordinary people would all but surrender their spirit and given up on life. Like animated corpses, their lives are drained of meaning and joy. Instead, Raphael decided it best to seek refuge with Amy in a land where the sun never sets. Spain. It's that guy again.
Your blade is sharp, but a little too straight. That's the brilliance of a French sword, and it's failing.
Indeed. However, there is someone whose life I must protect. That's why I must learn the best techniques Spanish swordsmanship has to offer.
Very good. A sword is indeed for protection. You must move with rhythm and swing your sword with passion. On guard!
Now we're gonna spar. He's a bit of a dick, he said.
Battle 1. Fight!
Ow! This was just a sparring match, okay. Ow! That was a nut shot. Nut shot!
Battle 2. Fight! You dare!
And now you're down.
Excellent. All movement must come from the heart. You appear to have grasped that concept well.
I'm grateful for your instruction. Actually, I have one more request. This girl, I'd like her to learn to protect herself.
Such a sense of caution. It's difficult to teach one who keeps a lock on her heart. However, I may know someone who can be of assistance.
Really? Please introduce us at once.
Raphael, you're such a dummy.
Chapter 4. The road home. As they wandered through Spain like nomads, Raphael sharpened his blade skills while also teaching Amy some techniques. However, with his enemies a constant threat, he felt his and Amy's nomadic lifestyle would do her more harm than good, and so took the risk of crossing the border back into France.
Raphael, I'm cold. Hold my hand.
Sorry, Amy. How's this? We must find sanctuary, no matter what it takes. I can't teach you properly if we keep having to escape.
Raphael Sorel. I never thought I'd see you on French soil. How unfortunate for you to run into us.
I thought we'd be safe over the mountains. Are you sure you all want to come at me without reporting my discovery first?
We're not falling for that old trick. We'll only need to send a report of your death.
Amy, do you remember what I taught you?
I've never played Canessa, so I wouldn't
Strike
know.
the enemy true, one by one. You need only worry about
I
protecting
know nothing
yourself.
of Canessa, so I wouldn't know. Alright, 2 down. And last.
some dignity. Try to have some dignity. With my blade, I shall forge a new world.
It's over. You don't want anything to happen to the girl, do you?
Amy, let her go.
Certainly. In exchange for your life.
You win. Amy's everything to me.
Raphael! You dummy!
Amy?
Cut that branch!
Ah!
What the? The snow! Damn you!
Yeah!
Stupid brat!
Is that all of them?
Yes. You did
Oh,
well,
Amy actually killed one of them.
Nobody should follow us. For the time being, at least. If it weren't for Amy's quick thinking and skill, we'd be done for. I can't protect her with only a sword.
Wealthy Lord Dumas. After crossing the mountains, Raphael and Amy arrived at a citadel in the south of France. To ensure her safety, it occurred to Raphael she would need a decent home and financial security. So, disguising his real name, he became his servant, Wealthy Lord Dumas.
You do too much for me, Raffi. You are supposed to be my guest, yet it is I who remain in your debt.
You have allowed 2 strangers into your home, Lord Dumas. I am simply returning your kindness.
My servants speak very highly of you, too. You possess great wisdom, quick judgment, and charity. That is why I feel most distressed. Will you not rethink dueling on my behalf?
Certainly not, my lord. I am your sword and staff. I merely wish to protect your honor and name while you are ill.
Still very tense.
Battle 1. Fight!
Hey, it's the same swordsman. Before, ow. Ow, ow. No. Ah. It's the finale. I'm gonna be doing them all. I can't call it a finale and leave it unfinished. There's still 3 characters left to go. Fuck mirror matches. Fuck mirror matches.
Battle 2. Fight! Let us begin.
Hey, stop moving like a little bitch, swordsman, and let me grab you.
You're worthless. Stop this. Try to have some dignity.
That red armor supposed to mean anything? Or does this show you you're a bitch?
Still want more? Let us begin. Battle 3. Fight! Stop this! You did! Stop this! Battle 4. Fight!
No, the fight style is actually an actual Olympic sport. Oh, except for kicking.
Not over. Try to have some dignity.
You're dead. Almost.
Still want more?
I'll hit you once more. Now you're dead.
With my blade, I shall forge a new world.
I don't like Raphael with his glasses design. Take the glasses off.
Very good, Raffi. Seeing your devotion has made up my mind.
What do you mean, my lord?
Listen, Raffi. I will soon meet my end, and I have no child of my own. It would make me so happy if you would become the heir to my fortune. However, I have one request.
I am overwhelmed by your generosity. What is your request?
That girl, Amy, is it? She is not your daughter, correct?
I don't.
If you are to become my son, you should send her away. To an orphanage, perhaps. As I have said before, she seems to be a great weight around your neck.
I did not expect you to say such a thing. How about we continue this conversation over some tea? I recently managed to obtain some fine, rare chinaware from the East.
Perfect world. I shall toast to the death of those who come between Amy and I. Raphael became Lord Dumas' adopted son, declaring that his relatives had gone on a long journey. No, it actually varies. Sometimes there's 5, sometimes there's 7. For one character, there's 10. His previous efforts to gain everyone's trust have paid off, as not one soul doubted him.
Thank you. How are the lessons going?
Very good, young master. The girl will grow into a fine lady. On his return, my lord will be struck dumb in disbelief. Still...
Grow. And as well.
Raphael, I think I'm more suited to sword practice. Can't you teach me, like you used to?
Amy, you're smart enough to understand. If you want to carve a future for yourself, you need an education and manners.
I know, but...
As you can see, there is still some way to go.
Amy. Can I really offer Amy a bright future like this? I came to this reading room looking for answers. But I'm coming up empty-handed. Ample finances, a safe place, a fine education. Despite the freedom this lifestyle offers, it's not enough. This letter. Report on the evil seed. Could it be? There's no mistaking it. This is research on that abominable evil seed. Manifestation? Madness? The evolution of humanity? Interesting. It all sounds so fantastical. This was written by Scholar of the Future. Who could that be? Soul Edge. A cursed...
Raphael?
I see. An exchange is made for power. Maybe this sword is the key.
What is it, Raphael?
Oh, Amy. Why the long face?
I was waiting for you to come back. I thought maybe you were mad about earlier. I've been scared recently. I never knew what it felt like to have something to lose till I met you.
Well, the story part is the long part. The fights are usually quick.
I shall make you the perfect world.
Raphael? Are you in here?
Of course. Here's a thought. How about some hot chocolate for a change?
I never knew they had hot chocolate back then. Alright, Talon, last priestess of the winds.
In a remote corner of lands to the east, there is a village of wind worshippers who live in harmony with nature. Talon was born into a family of shamans and raised as the last priestess of the winds amid the encroaching Western civilization that threatened their way of life. Due to her great sensitivity to the spirit world, Talon was heavily affected by the evil seed and nearly died. As time passed, Westerners began to visit her village, and one happened to bring with him a certain metal shard. The elders who saw this vitality charm instantly realized it was dangerous, for it was a shard of the cursed sword, Soul Edge.
Such an evil aura. This must have come from beyond the currents of the winds. It is far from where it belongs. It could end up influencing those nearby, altering
Now we're going
their
into the
destinies.
spiritual girl and her story.
Long ago, I sensed an aura just like this one.
Oh?
And I have a feeling that this shard isn't the only one that's fallen away from where it belongs. It must be returned to its rightful place.
I agree with you, but...
I sense it belongs in a faraway place. Please, let me take it there.
No. You're the last priestess of the winds, and the world is in chaos. If you were to leave this island and lose your purity, there would be no one left to praise the winds.
But...
Perhaps her journey could bring her closer to nature and amplify her purity as a priestess. Don't you think that's just as possible?
Father...
I agree with my husband.
Sanput, Liddy, your opinions are not without merit. Still, I find myself hesitating. Eldest one, will you not give Talon permission to leave? Elder Kalana.
Talon, think about what your name truly means.
She's gone. I see. Talon, you'll have to wait a bit longer until you get official permission.
Okay.
The eldest one is not as sharp
That
as she
is
once
a
was, you
old
know.
school picture of basically
listen
all
to
Major League Baseball
kettle
stadiums
black.
and their locations throughout the United States.
You said it.
Boring! Dancing Blades. Regardless of the commotion surrounding the metal shard, Talon still had to fulfill her destiny as the last priestess of the winds. Accordingly, she returned her focus to practicing ritual sword dancing with the village of the wind deity's priests.
Such a nice breeze.
Indeed. Once you've finished your sword practice, you should hike to the mountaintop.
Yeah, that's how some characters are.
Now, let's review your lesson once more. Are you ready, Talon?
Yes.
Oh, finally some action. And you nearly fell off the cliff.
I think that's enough for today.
Thank you so much for your help.
Talon. Is Talon here?
Yes.
Unfortunately, we have a problem. The amulet. I can't find it anywhere.
What?
Not even my divination techniques can locate it. Did you happen to sense anything?
Now that you mention it, I can't sense it anywhere.
Where could it have gone? I doubt this is simply some mischievous trick. Perhaps a foreigner carried it off. Perhaps we should be thankful it's gone now. No, there's no telling what evils it may brew in the future. We can't relax until it's returned to its rightful place. However...
Huh? Don't worry, everyone. I'll find it.
Oh, truly? Talim's determined. We don't need to worry.
You're about 15 minutes off, but yeah. To Mount Makirin. Talem headed to the illustrious and holy Mount Makirin to train. In her heart, she held a faint hope that she might discover some clues about the amulet.
Thank you for making the long trek.
Another priest.
Welcome, last priestess of the winds.
I am Talem. I've come from the village of the wind deity. I've come today to request that you teach me the techniques of Mount Makiling.
Once you're finished practicing, I'll make some delicious tea for you.
More practice. More priests. More tea. Wait, we never had tea. Get this over with. I want tea. Yep. Ah. Give me tea. I'm gonna take you down so I get tea. And I don't like tea. I like coffee. I like some tea. Especially if it's peppermint. It's like in Family Guy, when Peter toothpick in the fish store. I don't eat fish. I only like spaghetti.
I've never seen a child who is as beloved by the spirits as you.
Give me tea.
Looks like I don't have anything to teach you at all.
Thank you very much. Now, about the,
Oh, the amulet? If it really is as powerful as you say, I'm sure you'll find it in no time. You have great sensitivity to the spirit world, after all. I don't think you'll have too hard a time.
I thought so. Oh, it's nothing. Thank you so much for your help.
So much cleavage for the woman. Search party. The village's children have gone missing. What's more, bands of strangers have been sighted in the area recently, some of them rumored to be violent. Before any harm should come to them, Talem sat down off the mountain in search of the lost children. Oh great, you're gonna find the lost boys?
I finally found it.
Oh, Talem! It's Talem!
You'll have to save your adventuring games for later. Everyone in the village is very busy right now.
The mischievous demon tricked us down the wrong path. It's true!
Demons are restless.
Whoa! I'm scared!
It seems they're in need of a little lesson.
Well then, let's take down this demon. Is that another skeleton? Oh, that's not the same demon I was expecting. Ow! Alright, 2 left. kids look like twins. They might be, actually. The thing is, this village is actually supposed to be, according to your map, the Philippines. Yeah. Well, they're demons, and well, Talon is a priest, so. And let's kill him. Push.
Wind, I thank you.
And no more demons. Alright.
Hey, tell him. Were the demons getting restless because of that amulet?
No, I think they're just agitated by all the foreigners around these days.
Hey, can the foreigners see the demons too?
No, they probably can't.
Creatures of the spirit world can only be seen by those who are pure.
Wow. Huh.
Come on, let's go.
I want to guess maybe 5. We'll see if I'm correct. Cacophonous creatures. Rumors have spread to the village of a vampiric creature appearing in the suburbs of a nearby town. Sensing your people's panic, Talon vowed to destroy the monster. Because you can see demons.
It's more ill deeds.
I see dead people!
We're at wit's end.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
They've seemed especially violent as of late. Travelers have reported attacks. Be careful.
I will.
They're good at disguising themselves as humans. The thought of them transforming into one of us is terrifying.
Please don't worry yourself too much. Priestesses have the ability to see.
Oh, and Bear, apparently from what Wolf told me, Vince actually wanted Sammy to name drop AEW, and it wasn't even scripted. You never know.
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh, it's a vampire. This is what an actual vampire would look like. Ow! Ah! Ah!
Battle 2. Fight!
Ow! Alright, it's 2.
Battle 3. Fight!
Ow! It's a holy mac and cheese. Aw, damn it. You can play that game, motherfucker.
Wind, I thank you.
He thrusts at you.
I had to get a little forceful, but you should be okay
I
for
should take care
now.
of Diego.
It's okay. I'm just glad I could help. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Did I just hear you say you don't know where the amulet is, good sir?
She's so grown up for her age.
That she is.
Well, I guess it's not 5. An innocent breeze. Talon had a strange feeling about the amulet, as though an opportunity was presenting itself. She made her way to visit Kalana, the eldest one, who also happened to be her grandmother.
Eldest one?
Oh, Talon?
Yes, it's me.
What a fine breeze.
Grandma, don't you think it's about time? Everyone seems really nervous, and I think I've proven myself to the village.
When did you notice?
When the amulet went missing. I mean, you're the only one who could hide something so powerful from everyone.
Such a clever child, Talon. I knew you already were powerful enough, but that wouldn't be enough to convince the rest. Therefore...
I know.
So you hid the amulet yourself, eldest one?
I am sorry for testing you.
It's okay. My name means Sharp Blade. Even the last priestess has to face danger sometimes in order to survive. It sounds a bit perilous, but I like my name.
Talon, go. You've earned the right to. You're the only one who can right such a wrong. And
so you hid the amulet
place.
so that Talon could prove herself.
You must promise you'll return.
I know. I promise.
I hate this channel.
Such a nice breeze. As long as I have the wind, I won't feel lonely no matter where I may go. Grandma, fellow villagers, see you soon.
Only 2 stories left. We have Zasalamo, and this one's probably going to be a long one.
Across all history, the truly strong remain shrouded deep in darkness, hidden from society. They carefully erase all traces of their existence, so that when later generations look back on history, it is as if they were never there. But sometimes, even the most perfect plans to erase one's tracks leave unexpected loose ends. This tome was one of those loose ends, left behind in charred ruins. What secrets lie within?
Let's see.
Zasalamel created me. A banal way to begin a tome. But writing down one's own history in a book is strange enough to begin with. I began writing this as an indulgent pastime, so I may as well enjoy myself. Now, about the cursed sword known as Soul Edge. I intend to record its secrets in this very tome. However, I must exercise caution. A fitting end awaits all who seek the cursed sword. Some may laugh and call this an exaggeration. Should anyone who has held that sword ever read this tome, though, I'm certain they'll agree with me. The origin of Soul Edge is a mystery. Legend says it was once an ordinary sword, void of any power. But after fighting on countless battlefields, it gathered a great deal of negative power, until a curse fell upon it. That much is true. All who took Soul Edge in their hands became slaves to the blade, murdering until they bled their last drop of blood. That is why so few know of it, despite its appearances time and time again throughout history. Until, that is, an age-long past, when there appeared a man with a mind powerful enough to resist the sword's control. He was known as the Hero King.
And I think this chapter might just be like one very, very long journal. Like this whole story. Chapter 1, The Hero King. The dominating figures who wielded Soul Edge. The birth of SoulCalibur.
In that ancient age, great change came only through war. Thus, controlling Soul Edge meant ruling the world. The Hero King, being the man he was, one could say it was inevitable that he would bring peace to this warring world. I won't record the Hero King's name here. Someday I may decide the time is right to reveal it. But that time isn't now. It is said the Hero King lost Soul Edge due to his jealous son. After the Hero King killed his son, the spirit sword SoulCalibur was born from the remnants of the cursed sword. Indeed, The cursed sword and the spirit sword.
No, I don't think
come
so.
From the very
Maybe not even any fighting.
While the name Soul Edge is known to a select few, the name SoulCalibur is known to almost no one. There is a reason the Spirit Sword was never revealed to the world. Some say the Hero King created the Spirit Sword. But the truth is that the Hero King risked his life and failed. Those who would carry on the dead king's wish and perfect SoulCalibur were to come later. They were known as the Guardians of the Spirit Sword. Like a thief in the night, they took the Spirit Sword.
I think this guy might be the only one.
Dark recesses of history. They told others of the Hero King's Spirit Sword, and that they were going into hiding to both prevent SoulCalibur from being
the evil organization.
The Guardians of the Spirit Sword only entrust SoulCalibur to a one recent example was a king from medieval Europe, born in Britain. The king used the Spirit Sword to rule a large swath of Europe. I'm skeptical as to whether the king ever truly existed. But assuming the tales are true, he was somehow connected with the Guardians of the Spirit
action,
from whom he received the blade. Also, it would be reasonable after the king's death, though. No one knows what happened to the Spirit Sword. Perhaps we should assume it eventually found its way back to the Guardians of the Spirit Sword. But it should be noted that at the same time, there were those who, on the eve of the king's passing, a loyal knight set forth to find the spirits. They hid themselves with sword.
Like, I've had enough of this. Chapter 3, Evil Seed. More reading.
After slumbering in the shadows of history, Soul Edge was awakened by the pirate Cervantes de Leon. Cervantes attacked the ship. Soul Edge changes its form depending on its mood.
Brian.
When Cervantes took up the cursed sword, it transformed into 2 blades. And after nearly 30 years of slumber, Cervantes and the cursed sword were defeated by a female warrior. And what shattering without immediately what not but they're in a cops.
Alright, I've had enough of this.
While Soul Edge hasn't been
oh my god, more reading. I just want action.
I only started writing this tome as a past. I was once one of the priests, but when the others amid my after a I at for it in no matter so.
I'm glad I didn't save this guy for last. Because all he does is read. He reads and writes and reads and reads and writes and writes and drinks and grinds and reads and reads and eats and reads. The chapter's not yet finished. I don't care. I've had enough of your reading, Zasalamo. I want to finish this game. Luckily, we got a quick one with the final guy, guest character, Geralt, from The Witcher. No rest for The Witcher. And here we're actually going to get some fighting! Yay!
Witchers are known as warriors with unusual powers, the slayers of monsters and fiends, and eliminators of other forms of devilry. One day, the elite Witcher Geralt took on another contract. His task, to subdue a sorceress. The now aged woman, though ever strange, had been greatly respected, Yet in recent years, rumors had spread that she was dabbling in the dark arts. She had achieved prominence as a researcher of planes. But if she were to call forth a demon from another dimension, it could have grave consequences. Accordingly, she was a threat to be assessed and, if found guilty of iniquity, a threat to be contained. In search of the truth and prepared to mete out punishment as necessary, Geralt made his way to the ruins of a citadel standing amidst marshlands.
Yay for actual fighting.
So, that's why I'm here. To check if these suspicions, accusations even, are true. See these demons you've summoned, and if you have, to stop you, punish you. That's the contract.
Tell me, Witcher, do you know what I've studied all these years? The magic, the skill?
Planes, passages between them. Heard you're an expert. Pretty tricky for someone working on their own, gotta admit.
And you? Do you also label me a heretic?
No. Don't get me wrong. Got no reason to suspect you of anything, yet. Just want to talk.
My greatest wish was to access a different plane.
Right. Got that much, I think.
But that is not to say I ever wished to commune with, let alone summon demons and spirits from other worlds. Through rifts into other dimensions, I explored the possibilities, sought another plane. I was but a fisherman casting a line, and then it happened.
What happened?
A response. A strong one from something powerful in a place altogether elsewhere. Bold you are, Witcher, even to venture here. If you wish to see if my studies deal with demons, why, have yourself a gander!
What is this?
And there's where he got transported to SoulCalibur.
Head's pounding. Where the hell am I? Some sort of passageway between planes? What's at its end? Another dimension? Whatever it is, sure doesn't sound pleasant.
A demon.
Don't try me. Really not in the mood.
Yay, we're gonna fight now. Getting I saved a guest character for last. But if I buy DLC, I can come back and see if there's any features with them.
Stand up. Now taste my steel. Ever fight a Witcher? Guess not.
Not bad, not bad.
Damn it. Got away. No ordinary beast, that. Good to know my silver sword works, though. Medallion won't be much use. Got too much to sense here.
And into our world. The Witcher and the Witch. The witch had been telling the truth. She had indeed detected waves from the evil seed released by Soul Edge. Geralt found himself traveling a path that connected two worlds, eventually setting foot on unknown soil. Though he didn't exactly receive a warm welcome among arrival, he managed to escape safely to a place that seemed familiar, yet somehow different from the Kaer Morhen he knew.
Other planes exist. How about that? Kaer Morhen. Sure brings back memories.
And this must be where he encountered myself and Mitsurugi.
Some sort of magic. Gotta be. Huh. Exactly like I remember.
Nope, that's
You appear to be from a foreign land.
Oh, now you're gonna fight.
Mistaken.
Something strange about you. Let me guess. Sorcerer?
Some may call me that. However, I have mastered the use of weapons.
Place seems full of people just looking for trouble.
Now you fight Zasalamel.
one, fight!
Ah.
Battle 2, fight! Not worthy. Battle your hope in shreds. Fight! No. Let's dance.
Done.
I cannot see. Now taste my steel. Ever fight a witcher? Guess not.
Interesting. Now I see what power you hold. It appears my plans will have to change a bit. To think it would be possible to travel between worlds. Fascinating.
Someone sent me here. I'll be sure to tell her how you feel. Long as I actually make it back to my own world, that is.
Forgive my discourtesy. Pleasant journey, stranger.
Every which way you turn here, you get a skilled warrior. Including that last one. Could get in some good practice. No. Got things to tend to. Pressing matters.
In Chapter 3, Dogged Pursuit. Geralt didn't feel at home in this new dimension. Magic was not commonplace, no one was being attacked by monsters, and there were no other witchers in sight. I think this might be the last chapter.
Strange as all hell, this place. They seem to believe in magic, but refuse to practice it. Should have enlisted that guy's help. Might have been a real sorcerer. Preparing potions will be a pain.
Oh great, it's the same one.
You again? Get teleported here against your will? Believe me, I know the feeling.
Battle 1, fight! Battle 2, fight!
Die.
Stand out.
Second burst, same as the first.
Now taste my steel.
Push.
Ever fight a witcher? Guess
Guess
not.
not.
I will
Teleported all this way, and I'm still killing monsters. No rest for a witcher. Won't do me any good, though, hunting beasts out here. Just not supposed to be here. Plain and simple. Gotta get back to my own world.
Chapter 4, An Astral Fissure. Was Geralt stirred by thoughts of Yennefer and Ciri back home? Who knows? Regardless, he began to look seriously into ways he could return to his world. His investigations led him to a place where the powers seemed to converge, causing a gate, known in this world as an astral fissure, to appear sporadically. This gate could be the quickest route back into his own world, he surmised.
Seem to be places of power in this world, too. Marshes, mountain-bound vales. Source of the power could actually be in another plane. Speculation of that sort's best left to mages, though. Gates appear where enough of the power accumulates.
I've got something after this that's not SSW.
But whenever I get too close, that happens. Sorry, not of this world. Don't know your customs. So have a taste of my own special welcome.
I need to at least finish up Kid Chameleon first. Oh great, we both got hit.
Battle 2. Fight! Too weak. Lie down. And stay down. Pathetic. Is that all? Not yet. You're
right in the breast.
Battle 3. Fight!
And you're dead.
Damn it. Every time I approach, gate spawns more of those creatures, then shuts again. Need to keep it open somehow. Should probably find someone skilled in magic. Well, this is just great.
Still gotta get out of here. Alright, crossing the Holy Sword. The rumors of magic come from what in this world was called the West. Geralt's instincts told him there were more practitioners to be found in the East. Choosing to follow his gut instinct, he found himself deep in a stone cave in the Himalayas, which turned to be the home of a master swordsman. It is said the old swordsman lived there for generations. Edge Master!
Looks like a place of power. So where's the damn gate?
What is it you seek, stranger?
You must be that old man I've heard about. Got a favor to ask of you.
Is that a friend of yours?
No. In case you didn't notice, we don't exactly get along. Freaks around here really seem to love me.
I will kill you!
Yada yada. Let's get to it. Show you how a witcher does things.
I think the same demon comes back for a third beating.
Battle 1. Fight!
Ow! I think this should be the last one, considering this enemy is about to kill me. Oh, fuck off, demon.
Let's dance. Stand out. Now take my steel. Not your lucky day.
Final battle. Fight!
Cool.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Battle 1. Fight!
Yep. Fuck you.
Battle 2. Fight!
You can just fuck right off, demon, because you're dead.
Now take my steel.
Or almost. But I'll hit you again.
Stand out. Now take
Good
my
measure.
steel.
Ever fight a witcher? Guess not. So, that's how I ended up here.
As you know, the gate to astral chaos sometimes opens unexpectedly. But to open a gate to another realm, you would need to utilize the power of the sword locked deep within astral chaos.
Go on.
Simply opening the gate will not be enough. You need a signpost that definitively points the way. It needs to have a strong connection to where you came from.
Phantasmal Morin. Gotta be it.
If you open the gate at the right place and at the right time...
All sounds good. Except, well, I'm a stranger here. Sure you're allowed to reveal such secrets to me?
I believe I can trust you. One learns a thing or two after years of brutal training to sharpen one's skills to their zenith.
Thanks for the help, old man.
There is no room for error, and you may even fail, through no fault of your own. I know not whether I should encourage such a gamble.
Worth it.
Very well. I shall teach you a secret ritual for eliciting the power of the spirit sword, SoulCalibur.
Oh, it's not over yet. Geralt returned to the Phantasmal Morin, intended opening the gate to his own dimension using the power of SoulCalibur. However, just as the gate was open, he was confirmed by an unwelcome visitor who for some reason he felt he had a strange connection to.
We finally meet, Geralt.
Like a dog after a bone.
Mitsurugi.
Not interested in fighting you. Plain as that.
You cannot escape me. We settle this now.
Fine. Your funeral, then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Battle 1. Fight! We shall see what a Witcher can do.
Oh yeah, it's cover art time. I'm not sure, baby. We finally get the faded battle from the cover art. Count sucks!
Battle 2. Fight! Your time is over!
Oh, fuck off, Mitsurugi!
Battle 4. Fight! Mercy! I have Ready?
Yeah, how do you like it when someone tosses you off a cliff? Doesn't feel good, does it? And you know, in fact, I'll do it again! Or maybe not. No, baby, no roleplay there. Fuck off, Mitsurugi, you are dead.
This really has taken a shine to me. Sorry, gate's about to open. Party ends now.
What? But I was just getting into it.
Had a worthy opponent in you. No two ways about it. Love to finish our fight, but, well, Witcher duty's call.
So, you are returning home? Very well. Come back anytime. I'll be waiting.
So long, Samurai. It's been emotional.
And there you went.
Been one hell of a ride, but it's almost over. Finally. Great. Now just need to get through the damn gate. Let's do this. Sri Vasu Svaha. Ah! Am I back?
Witcher! As I live and breathe, you have returned.
Head feels like it's gonna explode. Mind keeping it down?
Forgive me. My methods were a bit harsh. However,
I would say, I
at
guess,
least now
Mother.
you know I am innocent. No? How was the other world? Do tell!
Well, it'd take some time.
Then step over here and make yourself comfortable. Would you care for some fine wine?
Warm welcome. Nice and all. But as I see it, you owe me a lot more than that.
And with that, SoulCalibur 6 is over. That's all of them. So I can say goodbye to SoulCalibur, and I know you won't be able to see it, but taking its place in the same rotation, I'll finally get into it. Mortal Kombat 11. So, a bit to finish off Kid Chameleon.